that the microphones are off unless the board feeds it power. Phantom, make believe, like the board is making believe, giving it power. He hit one switch. That means he left the phantom off. That means the mics won't work, but the board will work.
We're like gaslighting each other.
She sent a morning video.
Good morning.
I sent you a video.
How you feeling? Not too good. But this is Monday. Who?
Oh, yeah. She'll be in at 1.
I thought she said she couldn't make it today.
She can't make the morning show.
Good morning, South
Who's opening
Florida.
tomorrow?
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we grow up the talk of the day.
From the latest
Okay.
scoop around town.
To fill
It's
the
funny.
stories and messages
I come in
of
and
A few jokes
Professor
and live calling.
and Crazy Horse are sitting outside.
Discussing hot trends
I go,
and news stories.
why are you guys outside? Well, there's nobody here.
I love those
So I open the
animated
door.
cartoons.
keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious food.
Guys,
Occasional flying ducks.
We'll leave the door open from now on.
Forget my bell
and my wand.
with our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as
We are
get you
practicing.
up
We
and
practice
ready
Sundays.
for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us.
No!
Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994.
The news. I sent you the news.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
You got a mic?
Production studio. It's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
You got a mic?
Freddie,
Grab your mic.
Freddie,
Did you sleep last night?
Freddie.
You look
Freddie,
well
you have to
rested.
Get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5
How do you
more
do
minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat
Professor,
at
what
the
time you go to
studio.
bed?
Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
12
now.
one,
Where's my bell?
then 2. I woke up at 4. Forgot to set my alarm.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S. The South Florida
Over
show
there,
that
caveman.
everyone's talking about.
Welcome. Good morning. Last Monday of May.
I know. Happy birthday to my sister, actually. Guess
And-
what her name is?
May?
No. What month are we in?
May. April.
So that's her name.
you said last Monday of May when it's April.
But nobody caught it.
I caught
Have you
it.
noticed?
No,
You
I-
didn't say anything.
Because I was waiting for Dawn to talk and I want to cut her off.
Well, only
Cut her
thank
off.
you.
No problem.
Cut her off.
Happy April 28th, everybody. It's the last Monday in April. And yes, Friday is the day. We're like on a countdown to Segundo de Mayo. Wow.
And
I'm
we
a little
want to
nervous, I have to say.
we want to thank you, Dawn, for once again
Increase
putting the
everyone's
pressure on
nervous
us.
level.
Our nervous levels are to an all-time high.
But there's so many of us. If everyone takes a small task, then it gets done incredibly even better than if one person.
So you're
did it.
not nervous, nothing. Everything's good with you.
No, I'm nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But I was nervous because it was all building up in my head. But now that I see this amazing crew and team we have, and everyone's over the age of 21, which means I can send one of them to the liquor store and we don't have to do it all. That's all.
But we have to. You have to buy right.
Your mic is being picked up through his. That one's off. That was the issue. Everybody's else was working.
My mic is off.
Yeah, I'm hearing it and it's coming through his.
That's weird.
Well, then that means you can't talk, Dawn. Oh, there you go.
Please.
Try now.
Now is it working?
We're gonna
Let's
find
see.
out.
We're going to find out. All right, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know why.
Mike is always giving us issues.
That mic?
Yeah.
We have to run the wire. Maybe the
we
wire
need
is
a new,
over.
a new wire.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Is
Anyway,
this the front or the back?
that is the front.
Oh, okay.
That's the front. Everyone have a nice weekend. You guys, everyone looks a little tired.
I had a. Go get a chair. Put it right there, honey. Over here. I had a spectacular weekend. I went to get a pedi.
You know,
Petty.
everyone really wanted to join you
Yeah, couldn't.
because they wanted to watch your feet soaking in that luscious water and trimming of your toenails and all of that goodness.
Thank you so much for that image.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Why in the world was she painted like that?
She like went off with that one.
Seriously?
Because the thought of it is just for
Disgusting.
women it's so relaxing. For guys, it's a little like not so great. I don't know. No
I gotta
polish,
tell you,
no nothing.
it was very busy, so I didn't get the normal, when it's slow treatment. I got the, they rub it with the hot rocks with the stones, kind of cool, but I didn't get the wraps or nothing. It was too fast
Why?
because she was really busy. She was backed up, It was out the door.
Yeah, but still, you're paying. You should get the same service as everybody
Yeah,
else.
well, they rush it. When they don't rush it, they're fast.
And then you went and got this.
And then I went and I got this beautiful chocolate. I got it backwards, don't I?
I don't know. It's a
Yes,
beautiful
the rose on the
basket
other
from
Thank you.
from Schur's Chocolate. This is going to be one of the raffle items on Friday. Doesn't that look amazing?
Amazing.
I'm thinking if we win it at the studio, how fast would you guys eat that?
Oh my, like in less than an hour?
In an hour. I was thinking a day. You got it down to an hour.
You guys chocolate junkies? You
There's
like chocolate that much? Yeah.
There's a lot in there. There's gummy bears. there's
Everybody's going like
Stoppers.
this. Professor, you like chocolate?
No, I'm a gummies person.
They have those in there also.
They had chocolate gummies.
Everyone except Savi over there won't eat it.
Yeah.
None of this
no,
is appealing to you,
none
right?
of that is appealing to me. Not
He
a
has
single
trauma
bit.
from the double chunk chocolate cookie.
Is that what happened? Oh,
Yeah,
from
no,
Costco?
the
Did we ever
Costco-
post that?
I was
Now
bedridden
no,
for
I didn't.
days.
Not yet.
I couldn't handle it.
You should post it. You can't handle a cookie?
No, not the cookie.
Did you ever like sweets?
When I was younger, and we would make like super sweet sweets, and then it just got to a point where if you have too much of something, you just start not liking it, I guess.
So you had too much sweet, so now you don't like it?
I think so, yeah.
Every kid loves candy, and
Except him. He's an alien.
but that's
Am I still
okay.
a kid?
No.
But that's the same thing with pizza. People think that everybody loves pizza, but there's some people who won't eat it.
I think that
But
goes for
candy is
lots of food.
Dawn doesn't even like pizza.
I do. Let me tell you. I had no food in my house this weekend. I don't know how I've managed to cut my fingers up so badly.
You're eating
Oh,
your
the
fingers.
scissors on Friday.
The scissors on Friday was this one. And then
bleeding all over the
yesterday I
floor.
decided I ordered groceries and then I went to cut up vegetables. And I'm always saying, oh, the knife's not so sharp until it sliced my thumb.
You're eating your fingers. So you were
Whatever.
chopping them
All
up.
right, so this we did on Friday. Everyone, I don't know if you got the reel. Everyone is raving about the Boynton Beach Annex of Ant Media Productions. And this is Spider Cherry's event, which is Saturday night, isn't it? It's the 3rd?
May 3rd.
May 3rd, 2 to 6.
Cafe Boynton reel?
Yeah, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
2 to 6 free event.
Andrew made this.
that's awesome.
I think that was the first reel he's ever created. So Andrew got to.
Andrew's first.
First reel.
A reel. So he's like, I tried to create a reel. You know, it's totally different than video editing,
It is different.
right? So he's like, I don't know if you're going to like it, but I created this reel and I thought it was,
It's good.
it kind of captured the studio, which was cool.
We've been invited to so many things up in Boynton. It's craziness. All weekend I've been handling them. This is one. We're going to see if we call him in so he can make his announcements for Saturday. So you can't get hung over. So after you party Saturday, we got to go party again. I mean, Friday, you got to go party again Saturday.
Have you been to that plaza?
I have.
What else is there?
Everything.
I won't be able to make it.
Why?
I have a birthday thing in Miami to go to.
Didn't you go to Miami this past weekend?
I did.
How was it?
It was really nice. I went to this place in Coconut Grove called Bar Taco.
Uh-huh.
Really, really cute place. Had a live DJ, and it was really like, the food was amazing. Like, if you're ever in Coconut Grove, guys, gotta go. They have other locations.
Did
But
you
yeah, it was
stay
really
down
fun.
there?
Yeah, I stayed there overnight because I was like not gonna drive.
It's a big drive.
It's about a 50-minute drive.
And Christine at El Brazo Fuerte is like 10 minutes from there.
Oh, really? That's so funny. Maybe I passed by her place. I didn't even realize it.
I know. So
Yeah.
actually, she's giving us a donation also of food and desserts for
She's
Friday.
going to try to bring it up, or are we going down?
She said she's going to deliver it. How early could you bring? Which is incredible.
You could deliver it tomorrow. Also,
It'll be gone before Friday. You can't deliver it tomorrow.
Friday, for
I know. Barbecue, Fort Lauderdale. Smoke. She says she's going to deliver.
Awesome.
Wow.
And I got a couple of baskets coming. They're sending me the cards so we can put it on there. I gotta tell you, this has been a real fallout today. This time.
Just like that older lady who said attitude of gratitude. We're very blessed to have all these people who come together as a community. We work as a team. They donate their kindness, and We're gonna have an amazing party.
You inviting
Amazing
people?
event. I'm gonna post it on my
You have
social
friends?
media. Shut up.
You know your friends on your beach? Or your friends on the beach, bring them over. It's funny because nobody ever calls me by my name. Nobody. They usually go, yo, hey, how you doing? Hey, man, Mr. Hat or something. So the guy across the street,
Yeah.
I call him Mustafa. He's back. He's covering today.
Oh, okay.
So he's yelling, Freddie, Freddie. I'm like walking around because nobody calls me by my name. It's got to be somebody else with that name. And I look at him, hey, how you doing? I'm like, wow.
Because you realize everyone's so wrapped up in work until you ask, and then you ask, and they're so willing to give, which
So
is
many new
incredible.
friends.
So I'm hoping you're going to join us. We have our margarita machine. It's ready to rock and roll. Just need you to come
Are
participate.
Do you
You're
think
funny.
the same amount of people are going to come or more people?
More.
I'm hoping for at least the same amount.
Well, for sure. But I'm wondering, like, do you think it's going to be a bigger turnout or, like, the same?
I don't
I
know.
think it's going to be a different turnout. Does
This
that make
one-
sense?
This one's
Yes.
been
I think so,
more. This one's been more out there for them to like have time to think about it. It's been on Eventbrite. It's been in the
Yeah.
press release. So this one I feel is going to be big.
What do
But we're going to have fun.
Layla, what do you think?
I think it's going to have a good turnout. I mean, we've done a lot of marketing. We've put a lot of stuff out. So, fingers crossed. I think it'll be good.
Well, you guys didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
And the first one was a shocker. I was shocked.
He was shocked. He kept saying no one
You
was
were
going to
both
come.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't even dressed, and people were showing up.
By 5, it started at 5. By 4 o'clock, I had 100 people in here.
I was like, and I'm trying to get to the bathroom, trying to change my clothes, and there's people here, and can I do this? Can I do this? And I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, I just wanted to change my clothes. I know,
Yeah.
so I'm realizing, just gotta stay put. Change
You
my
should
clothes
honestly
early.
just lock the door until 5. Like, have a line outside the door.
Because now you have a tent going outside. You had the parties going
That's
out
fine.
there.
It can start out there, but they cannot come into this building until we are set up at 5 p.m.
I got to ask you about the tent.
We
We
gotta
have to
be
get
set up by
something to keep it from flying
I
away.
got 2 cinder blocks. You don't need more than that.
Okay. Are you going to use those cinder blocks? That's what I love about
think-
you.
I
the
think-
Bronx in you, the Boca and me would buy 4 more and leave the 2 where they are, but you're going to borrow the 2 to put it there, which
I
is
think George
brilliant.
has some bricks.
No,
That's-
I got bricks on it.
Okay.
See, it all comes in how you were brought up.
Do you know my
Me,
first?
what about 4 more?
Do you know my first table was 4 cinder blocks with a piece of wood on it, and I painted the wood. What are you laughing at?
Well, those,
You had that too?
well, those
No,
little
look at
tables.
that, look. I'm able to get their camera in the corner.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Corner spot.
Perfect.
But my first table was 4 cinder blocks and a wood table that I painted black.
Are
my
the the tables that we're going to have outside, are they going to need stuff to hold it down?
No,
No.
they're heavy bottoms.
Okay. they're
Okay, I was gonna ask: Are we having like tables and chairs being delivered as a rental
Did you order that?
for the products?
That's a good
I
question.
ordered tables,
Okay.
the cocktail tables that someone will go pick up on Thursday or Friday. I didn't order chairs. We have a ton of folding chairs, but there's never really room for chairs because people stand and they walk around. So we could
Yeah.
set some outside.
I want
Yeah.
you to blueprint the front here so you can have some chairs out there,
Okay.
so that, because it's going to spill out. It's definitely going to spill out.
Yeah.
It has to because there's just too many people in there. I got to get air. I'm hoping that the weather is like yesterday. Was that perfect
So
weather yesterday?
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I think it'd be even awesomer and cooler if we were ever able to lift that door up because then people would know it's indoor outdoor.
I know, but we can't awesome it and cooler it because there's nothing but recklessness. We on that. There's 50 chairs back there, and we have no place to put them.
Back
Yeah.
where?
Back in front of that door. There's 50 chairs. Did you know that?
What?
There
We've
are
got
chairs.
50 folding chairs hidden back there.
No, you don't actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
And painting.
Because when we moved here, we were using that space for lunch and learns and events and lectures. So we have 50 folding chairs back there. And then COVID hit 2 months later, and we turned that into a studio, but we still have the 50 folding chairs.
Yeah.
Wow. I know.
And I got to tell you
Actually,
something.
this place, the walls expand. I feel like it's like this magic
Like,
studio
how
where
the
the
hell
walls just stretch.
Are there?
Because I laid them flat a certain way. Yes, see, I'll show you.
Well, we're gonna
But-
need them, no?
We're going to need them.
Exactly.
But the funny thing is, when you open this, every critter in America comes in here. And I can't do this. The roaches, she picks them up and puts them back outside. Lizards, flying instant. I said, that's it. Closest thing. I was going to cement this shut. There are critters the size of your hand.
But it was one of my favorite things when we bought the studio, when we rented the studio. Why did I just say bought? Is that like a Freudian, like, oh my gosh, maybe we're going to buy it?
Well, you want me to open it?
Anyway.
I'll take the curtains and everything
Well,
apart.
no, now we found all the other things in front of it. Was that we could open like outdoor, indoor, and do car shoots and all kinds of things. But things have
Now, let me
changed
tell
since
you,
that.
they changed the AC unit. But before, we had
my gosh,
half
you remember that?
of that machine. You came in here and you were sweating the big drop.
In the summer, yeah. We have a new AC. When we moved in here in summer, that was like a hot box.
I can't even imagine.
It was like 92 degrees in here.
Can't even imagine you having to go through that.
Why do you think she has all these little
That's why there's
fans?
fans everywhere.
And a big fan up there.
Yeah,
And that big fan was over here.
We were so grateful just to have the studio and everything that we just made it work. And the landlord has just been amazing and all the things
We
that
didn't
he's
make it
given us.
work. I lost like 10 pounds in that month.
I think it's pretty cool how it's been expanded, like the remodeling in here, and adding the furniture and the stage in Studio A, and
You remember when you had your show
yeah,
on here? You were taking it to another level.
yeah.
You gonna bring that back? Why don't you? By the way,
I could. I mean,
we've got a whole Latin network. Why are you not doing a show?
How come
Yeah.
you're not? What's the problem?
we haven't talked about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
We haven't talked about it.
we haven't talked about it recently. We've talked about it before.
Wow. Look at you. All mature.
As a matter of fact, we got an email from FAU about your show, that they wanted to put your show in the FAU directory as the hot place to visit when people would come to Boca Raton.
And unfortunately, we said, what show? Oh, yeah. So guess what?
Is that unbelievable? They
I
thought.
thought Russ
I
is
think they
unbelievable.
think it's a dance club.
Wow. Oh yeah, because of Latin Hustle.
So I think they thought the Latin Hustle was like a dance club. So they wanted to send everyone from FAU and their parents when they would come for preview and things like that to the Latin Hustle. I don't know what they thought, but we got this whole email and this whole marketing plan. Did we want to advertise with them?
You could do it with merengue.
Yeah.
I mean, she's between the raindrops because she's going all over the world.
How'd you like Friday walking around getting new sponsors and things?
I liked it. I enjoyed that a lot. I think I liked that side more than like the creative side, which is kind of interesting because I thought it would be the other way around. But I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
So we went to the hair salon. What's it called? Alchemy?
Yeah.
And Taylor was there and she was like, oh, I haven't seen you in so long.
That's her name?
Yes. She was so happy to see us because she hadn't seen us since we were in Delray.
Wow.
And I think people thought since we left Delray and that whole building that we were in is no longer what it was. So I think people who don't know that we moved,
They think we
they
closed.
think we closed, that we're no longer around. So when she saw us, she thought we were just newly opening in Boynton. So they were so happy to find out that we've been here all these years. So I think it's time to get it out a little bit more.
We brought 8 hairstylists in to the studio one day. Remember that?
Yeah, you did.
And it was a Kiss to Shampoo, the movie Shampoo. I mean, you probably don't remember what it is, but I wanted to bring it back. We even did a show at a shampoo place, right? So we had the 8 different people, and she remembered us. And boy, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna invade Delray too. We're gonna go south and invade Delray and come back to Boynton, back and forth, back and forth.
Going to be a lot of good stuff. And we got all the Gen X products were delivered on Friday. You should see our refrigerator. Our refrigerator, I always thought we should do a piece on what's in our refrigerator because it varies depending on what we're working on. It's like the dorm room fridge. Sometimes there's salsa. Sometimes there's a lot of beer. Right now there's wine, champagne, and Gen X in our fridge, which is insane.
Are those the samples?
There's no food. They're not samples. They're full size for product, for
selling,
creating,
reselling?
We can resell it for creation, content.
For like content stuff.
So we gotta let you know, Gen X in the house.
And they're
yes.
going to be here on Friday with samples.
My cow is in the
Nice.
fridge.
Gina's
Come and
gonna
see
be
my
here.
cow.
Gina's going to be here with samples for people to try it.
My cow. Come and see my cow.
Your cow.
You know,
Bovine.
Can we get a moo sound when you open the fridge?
That would be hilarious. by the
No,
way.
actually, that's terrible.
What about that sound like an
Can you
old?
imagine for weight loss how amazing that would be?
No, literally.
Every time you open the fridge, a cat, there was a sound.
Like,
That
damn.
would be so
I didn't think
funny.
about
Yeah, that's
Think
why I
about
said
that.
no.
The Brooklyn Cafe weight loss plan. Moo.
I'm have to look and see if we can find that.
That's fantastic.
That actually is the thing. I've seen that on TikTok before.
Really?
It
The
wasn't
moo?
like a moo, but it was like a noise that when you opened up the fridge, like their mom put it on there, and it would make like a song go off. And they were like, "Why is my mom doing this to me?" It's like 2 a.m. They're trying to get a snack, and it's like blaring on the fridge.
I'm going to
It's
do
funny.
that to Chuck and not tell him. And he's going to open the refrigerator one day and it's going to moo. And I need a camera to watch it.
I love the way you amuse yourself. You know that?
So,
I love the way
all
you
right,
amuse-
so, I'm not really good with technology. Clearly not knives either. So he was out Saturday. I turned on Alexa. I was very even proud of myself that I said, Alexa, play music. So I got the music playing in the house. Then I couldn't figure out how to stop her.
Say stop.
Wouldn't stop.
Say
Stop.
Alexa, stop.
Wouldn't stop. Just like I can't get it to stop here.
Because you talk too fast.
I can turn them on, but I can't turn them off.
You have to. What is it? Pronunciate? Enunciate?
Pronunciate?
Pronunciate.
I could
Take it
not
easy,
figure it
big
out.
boy.
So I ended up at the end of the day just telling Alexa to lower the music by 100.
No, just tell.
It's still playing music.
It's still on.
It's still playing music.
You know,
but
it's connected,
nobody can hear
connected
it.
to your app.
It's connected to his app, I think, on his phone. Or maybe it's mine. I think it's his phone. So I'm like, forget it. So I just told
Whose
it.
house are you
Because I
talking
know your
My
app,
house.
when I like fix certain things on there, there were multiple devices that I could connect to. Meaning like
Oh, maybe.
it knows you have other devices and other locations.
I was looking for that. So then I just said, Alexa, lower music by 100. So the green light's still on and she's still playing music, only nobody can hear it.
Just say Alexa, stop.
I'm
or
surprised you
Alexa
just didn't
off.
unplug her.
I don't know where the plug is. My house is
If
too
you
cold.
say Alexa,
She doesn't know where the plug is. It's the little black thing in the wall.
It comes out of
The
the,
one
TV.
cord.
No, it's like attached to the speaker underneath the TV. You know, like a sound bar.
The power is not attached to the TV. That's just an extension like we have here.
Yeah, so that was me
Wow.
and my technology.
Wow.
I know. Okay.
Wow.
Thanks. I thought you'd be proud of me. You were actually in my mind when I said Alexa lower by 100.
I think it's awesome you found another way around that, but that was just
There's
that's
always
funny.
another way
You
around
did a
it.
Heather.
I did it. I did exactly.
That is so scary.
Layla, how was your weekend? Good morning.
It was good. I had a long weekend. I was in Arcadia at a farm all weekend.
Where is
Again?
Arcadia? Where's Arcadia?
Over near like Sarasota. Like
On
an
the other
hour-
side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially like right across the state. But my best friend, her uncle, has a big farm there. And so this weekend was their trail race weekend. So they had a 5K, a 10K, and a 15K.
Holy
and we
smoke.
went and helped out.
Did you do it?
Did you run?
No.
Well,
I was
you're
going to, but I didn't trail run enough
You're an
to like feel
expert
good about it.
5K'er.
No, I'm not.
Do you
Maybe
hear
one
about
day,
that
though.
that big boating accident in Sarasota yesterday?
No,
No.
I didn't.
I guess
Is
they were
that the
having
one where it flipped?
they were having this big celebration, I guess, of celebrating Sarasota or boating or the ocean, and a boat hit one of the ferries and left.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
left. So
Hit and run?
Boat
yes,
hit
a
and
hit
run?
and run. But
Can you
one
do
person
that?
died.
A
6
floating
people
Wow.
were hospitalized and lifted over to the hospital, and now they have to.
The boat person, the ferry person died?
You
How the hell
can't
did
get
he
very
die?
far. It's not like
Wait,
a car
the
where you can
Sarasota
peel
ferry,
off.
they're so
boats.
nice.
Not no more.
I've taken
Isn't
that
that
ferry
awful? It was
before.
like
America's
9
Most
o'clock last
Wanted.
night that
Damn.
they said they think they found the boat. I don't know if they found the person in the boat that caused the accident, but it made national news, which means it had to have been pretty bad.
And that boat is probably registered, so you can run, but you can't hide. That's crazy.
So think about people who actually think they can run from that.
yeah, but you know how many cameras are around too? Wouldn't someone
He was
have
probably drunk.
video footage?
And he doesn't want to get caught
Here's-
drink driving.
Yeah, they're gonna find
That's
him.
jail. And now that somebody died, that's murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's murder.
That's whatever they call that.
Man.
You should see the boat in Arizona going 202 miles an hour, and they did a loop-de-loop in the air.
Yes, that's the one I saw this morning. It was
Yeah, that dude's still alive though. He didn't die.
Neither one of them. Was
Yeah,
two
they were
people in there.
fine.
Yeah,
But they were doing zzz. I would never get on a boat again.
crazy.
Never get on a boat. You saw that?
Yeah, it was insane.
Insane.
Good morning.
Look at Smiley.
All right, are you here now? Are you official? Congratulations,
Did
welcome.
she say What'd she say?
She's officially here for more days than just Monday.
Wow. How you doing?
Good. I just finished my finals.
Congratulations.
You got an 8? You did? Mazel
This
tov.
is Kiara, everybody who doesn't know her.
You don't know her because she's like you. She
Not anymore, though. Now she's here for summer.
today's your last day until you come back from your 100 days out at sea. No.
No.
When do you
100
leave?
days on
Here-
sea.
I'm here this week.
Or you go to Chicago,
I go to
Spain,
But she's not leaving yet.
Mexico,
Yeah.
Mexico, California.
No, not California. Yeah.
She's a world traveler. Can you take like video
Yeah, for sure.
and put like a documentary together?
She's gonna VMix call in
Oh, that's even better.
from each state and country she's in.
Oh, that'd be good if she does it. If
I
she's
would-
not hungover.
I was gonna
Kara,
ask
grab a
Heather-
chair somewhere.
Me?
I was gonna ask Heather, since you went to Miami, how was the traffic? Was it on Saturday?
I drove down there on Friday night. No
Ugh.
traffic at all.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
I drove there. I left my house around 7:30. So it was
Amazing.
past that rush hour, and I was driving to Kendall that night. So I wasn't driving to like downtown or anything like that. That's probably why. But then on Saturday we were in Brickell for like one of like a yoga
Brickell's
class and
nuts.
stuff like that.
Brickell's
Oof.
awful.
Isn't it a whole nother world, Miami?
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
It's only an hour away. We treat it like it's forever. It's like you have to pack and plan the whole day to go down there.
It's true though. I'm like when my friends are like, "Oh, we should do something," sure thing, but I need to stay over because I'm not driving down there and then driving back up the same day. Like no way.
So in Colombia, they made a new thing about a digital ID, and it's the card that identifies you is called la cédula, and we got an email that we had to go pick it up. We went to the consulate of Miami or Colombia in Miami or Miami. Coral Springs, I think, and it was so different. It's like one part feels like Colombia, one part feels like Cuba. There's like all these different neighborhoods, and you have Miami feels like a global map.
It's like the Bronx.
It's everyone.
You go there a lot?
No, the traffic was horrendous. I went with my mom and my brother, and
You went Friday morning though, right?
we left Friday morning at 8, got there at 10, and then left like at 3:30 and got here by 5.
I used to work down in Brickell. I used to leave at 6 o'clock in the morning to open up the store at 9.
I used to live on Brickell, and at 5 o'clock on Friday, everything shut down. There was no food. There were no restaurants. There were no groceries. There was nothing.
Was
You couldn't
back
go
in the day?
back in.
I don't like Brickell.
Wow.
It's like a pretentious little corner of Miami.
There was nothing there when I was in college and grad school, and I lived over there. And now, forget it. There's everything there.
It's the hub of
It
Miami.
has totally changed. There's Mary
When
Brickell
you and
Village.
I-
There's so many things.
When you and I were down there, that was cocaine cowboy country. Everything was boarded up.
Miami Vice, yes.
It looked like everything was boarded up. Miami looked like a zone of terror.
Yeah.
And now
The
it's so
stores, no
beautiful.
nothing.
When I used to work at Birdine's. I don't even think they have Birdine's anymore. In downtown Miami, it was like, oh my gosh, things like I think about, it's crazy.
Yeah, I had to get out of Miami. Miami was more dangerous than New York.
And we have any videos?
We have a video.
A video, just one.
What animal is this today?
It's not from me.
I thought
It
you
is an
sent one
animal.
over.
It is an animal.
Oh hell.
Oh my gosh.
Hell no.
What is that?
A tarantula.
Hell to the no.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
she
that's
caught it?
gone. I can't do this, guys. Don't.
Who
I
did
can't
it?
watch this.
We don't know who she is.
It's in her hair.
That's a guy, or no, that's a girl.
It's a girl.
Wow.
Oh my.
And that has left everyone speechless. Does that freak you out?
You're
speechless.
I can't even talk.
She's
This
her
so
hand over
this
her
is a
mouth.
conversation that we used to have like when I was younger. Are you more like Are you more predisposed to liking snakes or spiders? You have to pick one.
You have to
And-
like them or tolerate
no.
them?
Like which one do you like more? You have to pick one. Snakes or
Oh,
spiders?
spider.
Snake.
I would say snakes. Yeah.
Snake.
Really?
I feel like more people keep
Because
snakes
I
as
can
pets.
watch videos of snakes. I can't watch videos of spiders.
Sometimes I see a spider in here, and I know most people in here are like freaked out over spiders. So I try to get rid of it before anybody sees it.
Freddie was saying you pick up cockroaches. That's
No,
unbelievable to me.
that's why I said that's Dawn. That video was Dawn. She was like, let me just
I feel
pick it
like
up
I
and-
am like this Disney princess that saves all the animals. I like just save the souls.
There ain't nothing come out of Disney that way. Get the hell out of
Even today
here.
you told me. Told me
I didn't
about
see
something.
Snow White leading the cockroaches out of the cottage.
Wait, there's a new Snow White coming up with the 7 dwarfs. I think it's like a
Cockroach
real
Queen?
life.
It came out.
I believe it came out
and it was
already.
terrible.
I heard it
Yeah.
was not so
Disgusting.
good.
Everything about
Flopped
that
in the
movie
box
was
office.
awful.
It's a complete waste of time.
Complete waste of time and money.
I went
heard
to
that.
I went to the movie
I
Saturday.
think it killed all their live action remakes.
I got a fantastic
Disney was like,
movie
"We're done with it."
for you guys to see.
What is it?
Drop.
Oh my god, I
Drop.
watched that on Saturday.
You saw it? Wasn't it like the best movie?
It was
Okay, hang on, guys.
It was like the best movie. I haven't seen a good movie at the movie theater. Drop. I haven't seen it. A good movie in such
Really?
a long time.
I'm telling you.
It looked terrible from
right
the
now,
trailer.
Freddie.
really
Go
good.
to the movie theaters. I don't care how much it is. 70mm IMAX downtown Fort Lauderdale. Watch Sinners. That movie is insane.
Sinners.
That movie is insane.
I see it
Michael
Saturday.
B. Jordan. It's like he is so incredible at acting. Michael B. Jordan feels like Michael V. Jordan is on the screen as
What's
well.
it about?
Because he plays 2 characters.
Yeah.
It's about.
Oh, the mafia thing.
It's not really mafia. It's vampires. It's like a horror R-rated.
You could
kind of
probably
movie.
download the trailer and we
is
can
so
watch
good.
it.
The trailer. Okay, yeah. Let me put the trailer up.
I gotta. Then I go see. I'm not really big with the vampire stuff, but Drop was an amazingly. I didn't expect anything from this movie. So there were these ladies and her daughter sitting next to me, and in the movie, the funny thing is that people that get shot didn't die in the movie. So I said it. I said, "My God, everybody that gets shot in this movie, nobody dies." Oh my God, I opened my mouth too loud. Everybody started to laugh. It was hilarious. It was true. Nobody in that movie died. You notice? You got shot, you didn't die.
Well, I like that. Maybe I was like on the whole creative set.
Oh, you might like this movie.
I'm not
This
big-
movie's you. It's you. It's a good movie, no?
It was pretty good.
Professor, how about you? What'd you do this weekend?
I went to the Miami Zoo on Sunday.
Did you see the penguins?
No, I did not. But saw a lot of the elephants were out, the rhinos were out.
Nice.
You like the
Pool
zoo?
day, a lot of the animals were in their pools. So
It's mating season. Did you know that?
didn't see anything of that.
I fed the giraffes at that zoo.
I went to that park where I told you
I
about,
saw that too.
So cool.
where you walk.
One of my best experiences ever, feeding giraffes. I did that there.
Yeah.
They just stick out their long
Their
tongues.
tongue is like
and-
4 feet. They pick you up
Yeah.
and swirl you
It's
around.
really a really long tongue.
Do you know what I found out? Speaking of feeding animals, that orange carrots are not naturally orange. Did you know that the farmers in the Netherlands, when the orange house was in rule in the Netherlands, because everyone loved them so much as the ruling family, they created these carrots that are now orange in honor of the orange house that ruled the Netherlands, because carrots were originally white, red, brown. So they found the new way to grow orange carrots that are sweeter and easier to grow, but that was totally man-made and manipulated in
The
honor
season.
of the Netherlands for the orange family. How cool is that?
How'd you find that?
I
Scrolling.
have
Don't
to
think I find everything
ask,
else out.
What's your source on
is
that?
that
actually?
confirmed?
I don't know.
They have
What?
to be
Fact
naturally
check.
Well, now they are.
orange.
Can we get
Now
some
they're
fact
naturally
checking?
orange.
Now,
Now
I'll
they're
give you-
naturally
Because
orange,
I
but
know
they were red.
they're rainbow carrots, but
They're beautiful.
some of them have to be naturally orange.
Well, now they're
right?
naturally orange. Well, they're
Well,
naturally
now
orange,
because
but they've been
hybrid.
to be orange.
And do you know?
Okay.
Yes.
While it's a popular story that orange carrots were bred in the Netherlands as a tribute to William of Orange, this is not supported by scientific evidence.
All right.
Who
So
said that?
it's a
though?
rumor.
It says it's saying it's a myth.
Yeah, but who's the source?
Wikipedia.
The source is obviously William of Orange. He wanted the credit.
It's probably AI overview.
I don't know. Yeah, this says it's AI.
Now look up to see if combining an orange and an
well, no,
apple.
you're entirely right that they weren't originally orange, but they're not saying it's because of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're half right.
I'm half right. That works.
Close enough.
Like everything
Also,
else
I
in
have
life.
the trailer for you, Fred.
Hold on. An orange and an apple, now that you're looking up facts, is a new fruit. And it comes out that it looks like an apple, and when you open it, it looks like an orange. An apple and orange
Really?
put together. Yeah, they're coming out with a new.
I
food.
love bioengineered food.
Like
No,
corn.
Yeah, I love crimes against nature.
I love man-made vegetables.
Apples that are oranges, totally.
That's what I saw.
Something we should do.
It's
You
like
know
bringing back all these extinct animals.
You know what I was?
The mammoth.
Actually,
The woolly mammoth. They actually seem to have the woolly mice, which is the precursor to the woolly mammoth.
What?
Because
Concerned?
yes, because they've. I was watching it over the weekend. They found the genetic code that makes the woolly
Where the hell
mammoth
do
the
you
woolly
get?
mammoth.
What do you watch? Television?
You
What are you
sound like
doing?
my mom does the same thing.
This was actually on CBS Sunday Morning, and they took the DNA coding of it, and they know that the woolly mammoth needs a certain amount of fur to keep it warm, certain amount of heat in their cells to keep them going, and now they have done it with mice, and they think by, I don't know, 2029 or something crazy, that they can actually breed the woolly mammoth.
They can.
Which
Did
is
you
scary
see
in
the
itself.
history of the chicken, where it came from?
The T-Rex.
It was a T-Rex, but you gotta go further back. It was like this fish that looked like a dinosaur.
So then it drank
you
Alice in
see
Wonderland's
that?
drinking potion and it shrunk.
No,
In
evolution it changed into
smaller?
the chicken.
Wow.
It got bigger and then smaller.
I would hate to be a chicken. Just like to see where you've come from and now you're just a chicken.
I know. If he looks in the mirror, he hates himself.
But if you notice when you buy chickens, they're so much smaller now.
Comprehend the fact that you're a chicken.
And only the big ones are at Costco, and they say those are injected with things.
Well, they say that the chicken is going to grow and become a human being.
And I don't think so.
Yeah, the great whites.
No, I don't think so.
That's another story, the great white.
I was thinking of something based on our conversation last week. Have you seen The Fear Factor?
Fear Factor, the show?
The show.
The one with Joe Rogan?
So you know how it like
Joe
makes
That was
people
Joe
kind of overcome their fear
Yeah, they
to
put you in a vat of snakes. I ain't doing that.
I was gonna ask what like they're
Hell to the no.
the bull testicles, would you eat that?
Bull testicles?
That's nothing that I can eat.
You would eat a bull
That's Rocky
testicle?
Mountain oysters. Some people genuinely just eat that. You know? That's
Really?
outrageous.
I would eat that for the money. But that thing about the live roaches on me and me in that vat, nope.
Yeah, if
they-
it has anything to do with
Oh.
water or insects, I'm not doing it.
They do a lot of like original game shows and stuff like that in Japan, but they also take some from here and do it themselves. They have one where it's like Fear Factor, and they put this dome over these people's heads with a tube in between and a cockroach in the middle, and it's just running in one direction. So you have to blow the cockroach into the other dude's helmet, and it is some of the grossest thing I've ever seen.
No,
Yeah,
thank you.
I could not do
No,
that.
you would be
No thanks.
blown to save your life.
Would y'all do like Squid Games?
What is Squid Games? I'm afraid.
You
You
haven't
haven't
seen
seen that
Squid
show?
Death games.
You
It's
would
like
like
Killer
that show,
Games.
Freddie. It's a good show.
Death
I haven't
games.
seen the show either, but
It's a
I know the
great show,
premise.
It's a great
guys.
show.
Great
What
show.
is it?
Season one's a good show.
I'll keep my
It's like essentially all these broke people sign up to be part of this
Broke
show,
people?
this competition show.
Broken or broke?
Broke.
Bro, money?
No,
Poor.
broke is
They
not
have no
the
money.
right way to describe
Poor.
it. People like
Desperate for
criminally
money.
in debt, like
in debt.
millions of dollars in debt.
And what do they do?
They go to the show and I mean
They
they're
just
it's kind of advertised as just a game show. You'll make money. And no, you're kind of like on the verge of dying.
You're like on a
If you
death
lose the game,
Yeah.
you get shot and you
So
die.
the way that they get people is they find these people by doing
can't be real.
research,
is
seeing
a
that
movie,
they're in
right?
debt. It's a
It's a
show
show.
on Netflix.
Oh.
They do their
Okay.
research and they're like, this guy's in debt. He will take up the offer to play these games for money. And what they do is they make it seem like it's just like
Harmless.
children's games. So
Yeah.
to get you into the Squid Games, you play this game where you flip over these folded pieces of paper. It's a child's game, and they're like, "Oh, well, you won. So here's a little bit of money. Here's a card. Call us back. We'll invite you to the actual game to play for more money." So it's completely innocent at first, and then it starts going through the story. And in the
You should
first
watch
game, if you lose, you die. So on. You
If
should
you
watch
lose,
it.
you die.
Pretty much.
If
Well,
you
the
lose the
ratings
game,
on
you
that show
die.
must be tremendous.
And there can only be one person left, and you get I think it's 1,000,000 won, which is like $1,000, per person in the game.
We should do that. We should have the morning shows quick.
Yeah, no, we should.
We should definitely fight for the death.
Maybe you can find something else.
Did you see that other show? I just saw a commercial of they have 1 million people. And then all of a sudden they start calling out numbers and the people start falling underneath. And whoever's the last one standing is the winner.
Oh, Beast Games.
Is it?
No.
I don't think that's Beast
I
Games.
think that was one of the games on Beast Games.
Okay.
No, but that's right. That's why I was
show
like,
was
this
a
Beast
trash
Games
fire.
took like different popular shows and stuck it into one big
You
thing.
guys watch some violence.
I don't watch that.
Here's
but-
my question: would fear stop you from doing something?
Of course.
What?
Depends on what it is.
It depends on what it is.
Depends on what fear is stopping.
All right.
like-
So
What's your biggest fear?
what is? Well, there's a difference between biggest fears and other fears, like a spider. The fear of spider, obviously, you would not play with a spider.
No.
But the fear of doing something with your career or profession, the fear of not succeeding, the fear of not being appreciated, the fear of whatever it is, would it
The
stop
fear
you?
of succeeding.
Or the fear, would it stop
No.
you from trying?
No. Because I live by every answer is no unless you ask or do. So you might as well try it. Otherwise, it will never happen.
So let me get this right. So nobody in this room, if I were to ask you to do something in the business and it looks like impossible, would you attempt to do it?
Yes.
It's all safe. No one's
That's
going to
one.
die.
No, I didn't say that.
Freddie is not
I'm
going to
going
threaten
to
to kill
hide.
you.
I feel like
You are
okay,
not.
my answer has an extent. If it's like
No, that's not
here's
fair.
a dollar,
You can't
turn
do
it
that.
into $1 million by the end
no,
of the
that's
week.
not. I'm talking about the business. If I ask you to go somewhere, maybe shoot a volcano.
Oh hell yeah! I would go
Yeah.
shoot a volcano. That sounds sick.
Okay.
That sounds really cool.
All right, see, they don't care about life.
Well,
Thing
that's not
blows
even
up.
life. Is it an active volcano?
Yes.
An
Well, I'm
act-
not going to send you to an inactive volcano.
Okay, but
Yeah.
they have pretty good I can't speak right. Precautions.
No, we're
They-
gonna
they're
go
very-
at night when nobody's around.
It's
I'm
an
just saying that-
erupting volcano. That's what he's saying. Like actively.
It can, yes, it's an
erupting.
active. I didn't say
If it's
erupting,
active, doesn't mean it's erupting.
Okay, okay.
That's right. It
I'm
can,
saying
though.
they're very precautious and they have a whole system set in place that's actually does very well. When a volcano is going to erupt, they get the people out of there
All
quick.
right, so let's assume
They can see and
let's
they
assume
know.
that we are bypassing all of the legalities.
Okay,
Would
really?
you do it? Would you do it?
No, if we're
Am I on
bypassing
foot?
legalities.
Am I
the
on
answer is
foot or
no.
am I in like a helicopter?
If we're ignoring ethics, then no.
If I'm in a helicopter, I'll do it. I've been in a
The
helicopter.
object, the question's object is: will you do something in the business, and just do it?
See, you can't compare it to a
No,
life
you're
or death
messing.
situation.
I never said that. You guys are making this like Squid Games.
If it was like a risk that's like, well, I'm not.
I could die.
I'm not at risk, then yeah. But that.
Like, that's a really bad example, Freddie, really, truly.
Okay, but that wasn't my example.
Yes,
My
it
example
was.
no. Suppose that Beyonce is starting her tour in California tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You seen this? It's sold out and everything. Yeah. And you gotta ride. You gotta go out there in your cowboy outfit on a horse and sing a song. Would you do it?
What does that do for me?
See, but that's not.
Why
but
is this
again-
my career? How did I get into this
Yeah.
position?
But you know, it's funny. You guys are overthinking it. I'm saying if the career asked you to do something.
What if the career asked you, Beyonce's camera crew can't make it last minute, and they call you?
That's too
and
easy because
say-
they're gonna say yes.
You would say yes? I would say we don't have the manpower. What if I said, well, do we have the manpower to cover it?
You make up the manpower. You find people off the street. Hey, let's learn how to do a
See,
camera.
that's too easy because I know the level of go in here.
Yeah, no, if Freddie looked at me and said my favorite art, Tyler the Creator right now needs somebody to shoot a music video,
Yeah.
I would drop everything
If
I'm
Freddie
doing.
said to me, I need you to travel to X amount of countries and do this for me, I'd do it.
But if Freddie said, I need you to sing on a horse at Beyonce's concert tomorrow, would you do it?
Not for Beyonce.
Why?
For
I don't
Tyler
like
the
Beyonce.
Creator?
Why?
For Tyler the Creator, I would do anything,
Why?
yes.
But you're missing the point. Yes is the answer.
That's exactly the like
We
the
lost the point of this
Imagine
conversation, guys.
Dragons. Imagine Dragons song. They say whatever it takes. Like in life, you do whatever it takes to make it back up. Make
What
it
motivates
good.
you to do whatever it takes?
just feeling good, feeling happy, feeling
Confidence?
present, feeling confident.
Does your head ever, anyone at your headspace ever say, I don't have what it takes to get to the next level?
No.
You never do, I know.
Well, I mean, sometimes it happens where, like,
No.
it.
You
Listen.
you make it happen.
Listen. Sometimes
it
it happens where you feel like, yes, I'm scared, or yes, I don't have the energy, but then that's when you tell yourself to stop being a little, and you push through, and then you go forward and just say, screw it.
If you create it and you believe it, then it won't happen. But if you create it and you do believe it, you can make it happen. You got choice. Never say no. Never say no, because you never know what can happen when you say yes. You said it yourself. Failure is always the no, right? Just go for it. What difference does it make if you're on a horse and singing? First, you got 100 million people watching you. They're going to support you no matter how bad you sing. Don't you get it?
Right.
Come on,
I
man.
don't know about that.
I do.
I think the
Trust
crowd
me.
would turn on you immediately.
Trust. No, they won't.
No,
they
like
won't.
in my best friend's wedding when she was doing the karaoke, and by the end, everyone's like, "Wow!"
Well, that's different. They were invited to the wedding. That's not like a bunch of strangers
No,
at a
they
Beyonce
were
concert.
at a karaoke place.
Yeah, but that's
okay,
even
okay.
better. Remember when we had to open up at what was the name of that place?
Meisner?
No, the other one, the theater, the big one,
Kravis?
Kravis.
Yes.
And we were there, and Gypsy Kings were going to perform that night. We had to open up. I was so excited I couldn't stand still.
You were so nervous you were pacing the stage.
I wasn't nervous.
And
I was excited. That was a bucket list.
And I looked at you. I said, "Can't you stand still?"
And she
There's a
was standing
spotlight.
still.
And you were pacing back and forth.
It's
I
funny,
know.
you guys get nervous
circling.
for very different things, so I
I
think
get
that's how
nervous
that
over
works.
everything.
I was circling because I wanted to see where all the cameras was.
I'm
and the
nervous.
angles.
I'm nervous about Friday
Why?
because we have so many great things in place. It's just getting the people in to raise the money to support you guys. Because
Did we end up getting the games?
We do have giant Jenga.
I got giant Jenga, and then we were going to go to Costco and
But it's
maybe
a
pick
squid
another one.
Jenga
It's a
game.
squid Jenga. So
Jenga
if you
game.
knock the
All right,
tower
guys,
over,
bring your
you're dead.
weapons. Bring your weapons of choice.
You have to dart some blades.
And you're gonna have to stand in front of the target, and we're gonna do real knives and real axes. So if we hit you, sorry.
Oh, so we'll have Michael hold the dartboard, and then we toss the darts
On his back.
on his
Like the
back.
movie.
That's
We
sweet
have
of you.
to-
to offer his back.
Guys.
We have to figure out though
Whoa.
what as raffle tickets. What are we doing? Silent auctions, wrapping all that thing.
Okay,
So-
that's above my pay grade because I don't even understand how that works.
I don't either yet.
I'm
We
just
have
going to
figure
keep
it out.
bringing them in. I want to go see the guy over here who said he may be donating a car.
That's why I asked.
What?
What?
Yeah, down the street. You heard him.
Wow.
So you got to go see that. We got 3 bicycles that are donated. We got to figure out how we're going to get them here Friday.
That's why I
And what we're
said
gonna do
that,
with them?
like the tables where you could have a whole table just full of the silent auction, where people just
You
walk.
just got to think about where you're going to put all those.
It's gonna. I still say
I feel
it's
like we
one
should
table
sketch it out.
Yes.
right here where you had it last time.
Over there.
Yeah,
And we had one in here too.
We had in here,
but in
too.
here it was just in the way.
I'm thinking
We can
maybe we
sketch-
should get those little candles
draw
where you
it
can
out.
actually say a prayer and put $1 in that thing, the way the Catholic Church does. Would that be a little
So
bit?
they walk around donations. Put $1 in. Put $1 in. That's so
Interesting.
funny.
All right, more to come midday. We have a full show midday. We've got Dawn Masler's coming in. Dawn Masler, Biggie. Do you remember we had her on? Men Chase, Women Choose, the author. She's coming with her artwork now. A lot of cool things happening.
Wow.
I know.
Hold on, I got to hold on to my heart.
She wrote a book when we met her back in the day, as you would say, when we first started, called Men
remember.
Chase, Women Choose.
Wow, we haven't seen her in years.
We saw her at the
I saw her at the
We saw her at
radio
the
station.
expo.
I saw her at the radio station.
Yeah, we saw her at the expo for Fitzy. She was there with her artwork, and then I ran into her in Coconut Grove, and she's displaying her artwork. She's just a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
sea glass crystals, really beautiful pieces. So she's coming in.
We have games to play. Professor has a few games.
Awesome. So a lot of cool stuff. All right, so join us this Friday. You do not have to RSVP, but if you do, that would be amazing. Come support the crew and interns of Ant Media Futures Foundation right here, 5 o'clock. We'll give you all the information, or just scroll our social media and you'll see the invite. All right, more to come.
And to all the people that we did not personally invite, don't take it that way. So we've been a little bit busy. So you are invited. Here's the public invitation. If you want to bring 20 people, I don't care how many people you bring, you can bring them. Yes, you are invited. I did not personally invite half the people that I know because, it's just been running around a little bit.
Oh, we're getting 2 more remote control boats. If you were here at the last one, those big remote control
like
boats.
This. Remember those?
We're getting 2 more of those.
This one like this. I wanted one. But
So you have your opportunity to get one this time.
Well, I wouldn't take it.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you midday.
Don't be late.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.